Hey Dodgers fans, welcome back. Today we've got a deep dive into one of the most intriguing trade situations that could shake up the Los Angeles Dodgers roster. With spring training approaching and teams making moves across the league, the Dodgers are still actively exploring options to bolster their lineup and infield depth. One name that has quietly been gaining attention is Marte, the talented Arizona Diamondbacks infielder, and there's been a flurry of updates surrounding his potential move to Los Angeles. Now, while Marte hasn't been among the most talked-about blockbuster names like Cody Bellinger or Kyle Tucker, his skill set fits a very specific need for the Dodgers, especially given their ongoing search for high-impact players in the infield. Multiple sources have suggested that the Diamondbacks are considering deals, though nothing is immediate, and the team remains cautious about moving one of their top stars. Reports indicate that unless an acceptable trade offer comes along, Marte is likely to remain in Arizona, but the Dodgers seem uniquely positioned among interested teams to make a realistic offer. What makes this situation particularly compelling is how the Dodgers have been evaluating their current roster and the type of player Marte represents. He brings excellent offensive production combined with above-average defensive abilities at second base, along with a smart approach to fielding that allows him to cover ground efficiently and make plays that few second basemen can. His hitting profile is very solid, offering consistent contact, moderate power, and the ability to drive in runs in key situations. While his base running may not be elite, it is more than sufficient for a player whose primary contributions come at the plate and in the field. At 32 years old, Marte isn't a long-term project, but he offers immediate value and could plug into the Dodgers lineup without the adjustment period that a younger or less experienced player might require. For a team looking to maintain competitiveness and potentially contend for a championship in the near term, that kind of readiness is critical. Beyond his individual performance, the context of the trade discussions adds layers of complexity. The Dodgers have to navigate divisional rivalries, as trades with teams like the Diamondbacks are always sensitive, particularly given the history of interleague and intradivision transactions. Historically, teams have been cautious about strengthening a direct competitor, which adds another strategic element to any potential deal. Nevertheless, the Dodgers have shown a willingness to invest in key pieces when they believe a player can make a meaningful impact, which makes the possibility of pursuing Marte very plausible. Considering his contract situation, the financial side of the deal is manageable relative to his performance. With a salary that remains reasonable for the quality he provides, Marte represents a cost-effective upgrade, even for a team with championship aspirations like the Dodgers. His contract ensures that the team can integrate him without significant budgetary strain, allowing flexibility for other roster moves, whether that includes bullpen reinforcements or additional positional depth. Strategically, bringing in a player like Marte could address multiple Dodgers' needs simultaneously. He can serve as a regular second baseman, reducing pressure on existing players and offering stability in the middle infield. He has also occasionally played shortstop and designated hitter in the past, which provides an additional layer of versatility that could be valuable during a long season with inevitable injuries and lineup adjustments. Having a player capable of stepping into multiple roles while maintaining a high level of performance is a tremendous asset for any team, and Marte fits that description well. Another dimension to consider is how the Dodgers' front office evaluates the risk versus reward of a trade for a player like Marte. Acquiring a 32-year-old infielder who has proven success comes with trade costs, likely including prospects or other valuable pieces, and balancing that against the potential immediate boost to the roster is crucial. The Dodgers' decision-makers have a reputation for being both methodical and opportunistic, which means they're likely weighing several scenarios simultaneously. They need to consider not only the player's on-field abilities, but also the dynamics of trading with a division rival, the impact on team chemistry, and how such a move would affect long-term roster planning. In addition to the internal considerations, external factors such as no-trade clauses also play a role in this equation. Marte has reportedly included several teams on his no-trade list, which limits the number of potential landing spots and increases the Dodgers' leverage if the Diamondbacks are open to negotiation. At the same time, It narrows options for the Dodgers, meaning they must navigate these restrictions carefully to ensure any deal is feasible and beneficial. Among the teams that Marte could theoretically be traded to, the Dodgers stand out because they not only have the organizational depth and talent to offer a competitive package, but also the specific needs that Marte would fill. This alignment makes them a natural candidate for discussions, especially as other potential suitors are either blocked by no-trade clauses or lack the precise roster requirements that make Marte an attractive addition. Evaluating the overall impact, Marte's arrival in Los Angeles could significantly influence the infield configuration. His presence could allow for greater flexibility with other players, provide insurance against injury, and inject immediate quality into the lineup. Given the Dodgers' history of contending at the highest level, the addition of a proven, reliable infielder has the potential to shift the balance in critical games, particularly in matchups against divisional rivals and during postseason play. From a fan perspective, Marte's potential move adds intrigue and excitement. His skill set, combined with the strategic implications of the trade, makes for compelling discussion and speculation as fans consider how he would fit into the current Dodgers roster. There is an opportunity to address weaknesses while simultaneously enhancing strengths, creating a more well-rounded and competitive team capable of contending across multiple dimensions of the game. Of course, the ultimate outcome depends on multiple variables, including negotiations between front offices, the value placed on prospects and roster assets, and the willingness of the Diamondbacks to part with a key player. Each trade scenario requires careful calculation, weighing immediate benefits against long-term implications. In the Dodgers' case, acquiring Marte could provide the type of targeted upgrade that reinforces the team's championship aspirations while maintaining the balance needed for sustained success. Ultimately, the story of Ketel Marte and the Dodgers is far from over, and every update offers fresh insights into the intricate decision-making process of one of the league's most respected organizations. Fans are eager to see how the negotiations evolve, how the roster will adjust, and whether Marte's skills will soon be showcased in Dodger blue, providing both performance and strategic depth. As the situation continues to develop, it becomes clear that the Dodgers' pursuit of impactful players is relentless, methodical, and highly calculated. Each potential trade, each roster adjustment, and each move is part of a broader plan to assemble a team capable of competing at the highest level. The intrigue surrounding Marte is a perfect example of how front office strategy, player value, and team needs intersect, creating a narrative that is as compelling off the field as it is on the field. Fans watching this unfold can expect a fascinating mix of speculation, strategy, and real-time decisions as the Dodgers navigate the trade landscape, seeking the right balance of talent, cost, and positional fit. With the infield under scrutiny, questions about who will start, who will move, and how players like Marte could alter the lineup remain central to the discussion. Dodgers enthusiasts are watching closely, considering not only the immediate implications, but also the long-term vision of the team, understanding that every move carries both risk and reward. The possibility of adding a player with Marte's experience, versatility, and skill is tantalizing, providing a potential catalyst for the Dodgers to solidify their infield and enhance their overall competitiveness. While nothing is guaranteed, the ongoing talks, updates, and insider perspectives offer a window into how teams evaluate, negotiate, and ultimately pursue players who can make a difference at the highest level. One of the biggest questions revolves around the depth chart and the players currently holding key positions. While the Dodgers have a talented roster, the second base position has been a point of uncertainty, with younger players like Tyson Kim yet to fully prove themselves as everyday starters. Bringing in a player of Marte's caliber would not only address immediate concerns, but also provide a reliable veteran presence that could anchor the middle of the infield. This stability can have ripple effects across the lineup, boosting confidence in both offense and defense. Marte's defensive intelligence allows him to anticipate plays, turn difficult double plays, and cover ground effectively, which reduces pressure on other infielders and improves overall team efficiency. His fielding metrics indicate a level of consistency that is rare among second basemen, and his ability to read the game adds a layer of strategic advantage, particularly during high-pressure situations late in games. Offensively, Marte's contributions are equally compelling. He combines a solid batting average with the ability to drive the ball into gaps, contributing to run production and maintaining pressure on opposing pitchers. His hitting profile is complemented by a patient approach at the plate, understanding pitchers' tendencies and capitalizing on mistakes. This makes him not just a complementary piece, but potentially a key driver of offensive output in critical moments. While his base running may not be elite, Marte compensates with intelligent decisions on the base paths, minimizing risk and optimizing opportunities to advance on balls in play. This level of baseball IQ is particularly valuable in close games where a single decision can change the outcome. Considering the broader context of potential trades, the Dodgers must also navigate the complex landscape of divisional rivalries. Historically, teams within the same division have been cautious when trading top-tier talent, as it can directly impact competition. This adds an extra layer of negotiation complexity, as the Dodgers would need to offer a package that is appealing to the Diamondbacks without overextending themselves or weakening their long-term prospects. The balancing act involves evaluating both immediate and future returns, weighing the benefits of adding a proven infielder against the cost of losing top prospects or other valuable assets. Reports indicate that the Dodgers are well-equipped to handle this negotiation strategically. They have depth in their farm system, a strong front office with experience in executing high-stakes trades, and a clear understanding of their positional needs. This combination allows them to explore ambitious deals while maintaining control over the terms, ensuring that any acquisition aligns with both their competitive goals and organizational philosophy. Furthermore, Marte's contract structure enhances the feasibility of a trade. With salaries that are reasonable relative to his production, the Dodgers could integrate him without compromising financial flexibility for future acquisitions. This is particularly important in maintaining the balance between immediate competitiveness and sustainable roster construction. In addition, Marte's experience and versatility add another dimension to his potential impact. While primarily a second baseman, he has the ability to play shortstop and occasionally designated hitter roles, providing flexibility that can be leveraged depending on injuries, matchups, or roster adjustments. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a move that has sent shockwaves through Major League Baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers have reportedly set their sights on one of the most formidable talents in the league, Kyle Tucker. Sources close to the organization suggest that the Dodgers are actively exploring a deal that could bring the young slugger, already feared by pitchers across the majors, to the heart of their lineup. While the team has not confirmed any official transactions, insiders hint that the buzz around Tucker has reached a fever pitch in Los Angeles, with front office executives quietly maneuvering behind the scenes. Tucker's reputation precedes him. Known for his blend of raw power, disciplined plate approach, and defensive versatility, he's been a nightmare for opposing defenses. Analysts have speculated for years that his combination of speed and strength could make him a transformative presence in any lineup. But rumors now suggest the Dodgers are ready to gamble on him as their next marquee offensive weapon. The potential acquisition raises eyebrows not just because of Tucker's talent, but also because it signals a shift in the Dodgers' strategy, leaning into high-profile, game-changing players rather than traditional depth-building moves. Fans and pundits alike have taken to social media to debate the implications. Some argue that Tucker's arrival could solidify an already potent Dodgers roster, potentially creating one of the most feared offensive duos in baseball. Others caution that the team could be overextending, betting big on a player whose breakout has been spectacular, but whose consistency is still a talking point among skeptics. Regardless of the perspective, the chatter has ignited a frenzy, with whispers of contract negotiations, trade packages, and front office machinations dominating discussion boards and sports talk shows. Adding fuel to the speculation is Tucker's own trajectory. Having consistently improved his stats season after season, He now boasts the kind of combination of power, speed, and defensive acumen that franchises dream of acquiring. For the Dodgers, who have always prioritized a mix of homegrown talent and strategic acquisitions, the rumored interest in Tucker could represent a bold statement, a commitment to winning now, while also staking a claim on future dominance. As MLB insiders scramble to analyze the potential moves, the rumor mill shows no signs of slowing, leaving fans to wonder whether Los Angeles is on the verge of landing the newest terror of the diamond. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.